How to get the trophy die for Reaper. For this trophy you need to get 4 kills with his ult. Luckily for you, the Death Blossom does a lot of damage, and if used correctly, this trophy is very easy to get. I recommend playing 6v6 quick play, because in this mode you don't need to pick tank. Squishies are your friend with this trophy, because the Death Blossom does around 170 damage per second for 3 seconds. That's 510 damage in total. That will easily destroy squishies. So try to get your teleport behind the enemy team, because remember, Reaper is a flanking hero. It has to flank. If you use Rave mode, you go into the enemy team, they know you're going to ult and they will stop you. If they're good, actually. But just try to use your teleport, try to use the flank correctly. Don't let them see you. Use your ult when you get close. Hope there are 4 of them and the trophy will pop. How to get Slice and Dice. This is the trophy for Genji where you need to get 4 kills with his ult. I am not the best Genji player, but that doesn't matter for this trophy. I will put Genji's abilities with the stats on screen right now and familiarize yourself, because you just have to damage the enemy. Again, it's not you have to get 4 solo kills, you just have to hit them or damage them, and if your teammates finish them off, you will get the trophy if there are 4 of them. So use your Swift Strike to get close, but it also does damage. So if you blast through 2 enemies and your teammates kill them for you, you just have to kill 2 people with the sword. And I have faith in you that you can kill 2 people, because the sword does a lot of damage. Try to use the right combo for Genji. You have to strike in, slash, deflect or get out when you get a kill. And if you find someone else, close the gap to them, slash, get out. Honestly, it's going to take a few tries, but if you have the right team with you and you just get a good game with a nice selection of enemies, you will get the trophy. How to get their own worst enemy for Genji. For this trophy you will need to get 2 kills with the deflect ability for Genji. For this trophy you only have to damage the enemy. You don't have to fully kill them. So the best strat for you is to try to get someone low. Always jump the backline where the squishies are, so you get some support heroes, maybe 1 DPS. And you have to get lucky that the DPS or the sub keeps shooting at you. Because yeah, they're probably not going to shoot at you. So this trophy can be harder than you think. But don't get discouraged, because there will be an idiot that shoots your deflect. Just try to get close. Try to get them to low health. When they're at low health, use your deflect. And try to get both. And always when you are not killing them, when you just use your deflect, always try to finish them off. Because maybe you didn't even see it, but maybe you damage them. And if you kill them off, you get 2 kills with the deflect. And then the trophy will pop. How to get the trophy Waste Not, Want Not. This one is going to be a difficult one, boys. For this trophy you need to get 3 kills solo with 1 clip. That means you have to kill 3 people at full health without reloading. Luckily they say your ult counts as well. So you can use your ult on 3 squishies, kill them all, then you will get the trophy if none of your teammates shot 1 bullet at one of the persons you killed. But you can get it without your ult. Just try to find Mercy, Zenyatta or Tracer. You can clip them in the head for a 1-shot kill. Try to find those people on push maps, because on push maps there are a lot of ways to get to the backline and they won't see you. Try to get them, don't reload and kill them. If that works, amazing, you get the trophy. Otherwise, when you get your ult, always try to get in the backline and get 3 kills. This one is going to be a difficult one, but it's not impossible. How to get the trophy Gotcha for Cassidy, or as other people might know him, McCree. Just throw your flashbang and shoot a squishy in the head. It's actually that simple. I don't know how people have issues with this trophy, but as far as you look at the gameplay, it's just you have to throw your flashbang and headshot. Maybe not even you have to headshot, maybe a teammate of yours can headshot them. That will also count. But just look at the clips that are playing right now. I will put Cassidy's abilities on screen right now so you guys can get familiarized with them. And I don't know what to say after that, to be honest, because it looks like a fairly easy trophy. I got it when it was the old trophy. Just find the squishy, a Zenyatta, maybe a Tracer even. That's going to be more difficult, but just use your flashbang and headshot. If you are struggling with this trophy, leave it down below in the comments because, yeah, I want to know. How to get its High Noon trophy for Cassidy from Overwatch 2, or how other people know it, McCree. First of all, I will put his abilities up on screen right now so you guys can get familiarized with them. Because yeah, it's going to be important. This trophy is going to be an annoying one. But it's not impossible. Just try to get behind them. As you can see on the clips playing on screen right now, this trophy is hard if you're going straight at the enemy team. You just have to try to get them in a pinch and get behind them. And also it works when the game is close. So when you have a close game, that's great for you. When the time starts to get low, everybody has to go payload or they has to go push or point. Try to hide yourself a bit. Do this in 6v6 quick play, by the way. Get in a corner and maybe if 1 or 2 teammates of yours die, that's great for you. Because then they get to the point. All of them go point because they're on a high. They think, yeah, we got this point, we're winning this fight. Get in the back. Use your ability, and yeah, just hope for 4 kills, man. It's going to be a hard one, but you got this. How to get the trophy Death from Above for Pharah. Guys, this trophy got a lot harder because you can't stay in the air forever with Pharah right now in Overwatch. That sucks, but it's not impossible, okay? So try these threats. Get to the high ground, drop down, you can still float a bit, but get to a high ground, drop down, try to float as long as you can, maybe kill 1 or 2 people, and then use your ult. Because when you go in your ult, you stay in the air, and it does a lot of damage. So it's amazing if you guys could get 1 or even 2 picks. After that, go into the team fight, get 2 more, and you get the trophy. Also, don't stress about getting the kills, because it also counts when your teammates kill them for you. When you just damage them and your teammate finishes it off, it also counts. Yes, this one got harder, but it definitely is not impossible and it's not the hardest challenge in Overwatch. How to get clearing the area for Pharah. Again guys, this is one of the easier trophies on the list. Just try to get one of these 2 maps, Ilios or Legion Towers. They're my favorite for knocking people off the map. You probably played it, it's a well-known map. Try to get the enemy near an edge, try to find them, try to get them there and just knock them off with your Concussion Blast. Concussion Blast is fairly strong, so this trophy should not be that much of a hassle. But sometimes when the enemies don't go there, it can be difficult. When they don't go there, try to bait them. Stand there, get them there, try to force the team fight to go there and then use Clearing Blast. And yeah, in the beginning of the match it's going to be easier because a lot of people will get blown off the map and they will get more cautious. So just try to do it with your first concussion. Okay. How to get Rocket Man for Soldier 76. Get 2 killing blows with a single use of the Helix rockets. Yeah, this one is also not fun, but luckily for you and for me, the Helix rockets have splash damage. Use that to your advantage. Try to get a chokehold and just use it on the ground, on the wall, kill them both. It does a lot of damage. And you know, there are more than enough places you can do this, like Nepal. You know in Control when you have the point, they will come through that door. And probably the whole team will go through that door at the same time. Just wait a little bit, maybe shoot 1 of them very low health, that you know you have 1 certain kill, use it and hope there is another squishy that gets shot in the head and you get the trophy. Just don't try to force it, don't try to do it out in the open or not in a team fight. Try to use your Helix rocket right. How to get target-rich environment for Soldier 76. And yeah guys, this trophy gave me a headache, so good luck if you don't have it already. But I'm here for some tips, okay? You want to think that you have to get the high ground and shoot them. But to be honest, for me that didn't work because they have too much time to react. It worked to get on the ground with your team and just rush in. Stay with your tank. Use your target-rich environment, use your Helix rockets. The perks are also great right now, so you can use Helix rockets a lot. Use the splash damage, because you just have to damage them, you don't have to kill them. So try to, first thing you do, hit 4 people and then try to finish them. Here, you can see in the clip, he is on the ground, boots ready, going. Try that, because high ground, it's not working. And yeah, right now, Soldier 76 is not that great and the damage is, it's not good. So you're going to need some luck. But yeah, good luck grinding, boys. How to get total recall for Tracer in Overwatch. Okay guys, 400 health with the recall. I will put it up on screen so you guys can see the stats. But just take it slow. Tracer is squishy, right now he has 175 health. Maybe when you watch this video it will be more or less, but just take it step by step. Maybe even 1 shot of damage, 2 shot of damage, 50 damage, recall, 50 damage, recall. Just go in quick play so you don't ruin anybody's rank, but just get hit 1 time because yeah, everybody shoots at a distance, everybody tries to poke at you. Use that poke, just recall. Do a little bit by a little bit and you will get the trophy, but don't try to get too much. And yes, sometimes some lobbies are going to be more difficult because when a Hanzo gets you with a headshot, you're dead. But there will also be easier lobbies. So just take it step by step, use your recall, and you got this, you will get this trophy. How to get the achievement Special Delivery for Tracer in Overwatch. Yeah guys, you have to stick the enemy with your ult. You have to do it 4 times in 1 game. If you're smart, you're going to want to do this in competitive, because in competitive the games are longer. 6v6, 5v5, it really doesn't matter. But you just have to farm your ult. Of course, that's important. But dying is no problem. You can just farm ult, die, farm ult, get your ult, stick somebody. If you're not a Tracer player, this can be difficult, but focus on the tanks, because yes, tanks are bigger. They're a bigger object, so the stock is easier. Just try to farm ult, get in the backlines, find the tank, or even in team fights, everybody stands together, just throw it in there and 9 out of 10 times you will get it stuck. Okay, don't try it from far away, don't try it from above. Get close, get to the tank, stick it 4 times and you get the trophy. How to get triple threat for Bastion in Overwatch. Yeah, okay. This one is going to be a more difficult one. It says kill 2 enemies in each of Bastion's configurations. Bastion has 3 configurations: Recon mode, Assault mode and Artillery mode. Recon mode is just your normal Bastion gameplay. It's just shooting the thing, killing people with the bomb. It's that mode, okay? Then the Assault mode is when he goes into his minigun. Those 2 are going to be easy. I don't think anybody has problems with that. The third one is the Artillery mode. So you have to get 2 kills with the ult. And you have to do it all without dying. That's the hard part, because that's 6 kills. But if you just play safe on a 6v6 quick play and just, as I said, play really safe. Get 2 kills, then get Assault mode kills, then the Artillery mode, and if it's not popping, just try to get more. You will get it eventually. How to get the trophy incoming for Bastion in Overwatch. You have to kill 3 enemies guys with your ult, and this one is going to be a harder one, because first of all, let's be happy, it's 3, it's not 4. A lot of them are 4, but they don't do a lot of damage. And you have 3 boots. So as you see on screen right now, try to get them in an alley or a chokehold or something. Also, it's great if they team up. If they go for a team fight and they're teaming up, right here in the clip you can see it. Just put the 3 right behind each other. it's difficult to escape. It's not the easiest trophy to get, but again, you have to get some luck with the kills, you have to get some luck with your teammates, and the maps can be very important. Just try to get chokeholds, guys. It's not going to work if you just yeet those things in the air. And like always, payload maps, when the clock is counting down and they have to touch, they have to stay point. That's your biggest friend, guys. You got this. How to get the achievement Simple Geometry for Hanzo in Overwatch. Guys, look at the background clips because they're important for this video. I will put all his abilities on screen right now again. But this one is going to be hard. You are going to need your team here. Try to get yourself a Mei. Maybe you have some friends you play with. Try to have them play Mei and use their ult, because you're going to have to or find a corridor like in this clip and just shoot the shit out of them and get lucky, or they need to stand still because you probably need headshots. You need 3 squishies and headshots. This is a clip that someone cheesed it. I did it as well for 1 or 2 achievements, so that's always an option. But try to get a corridor, a narrow space, a spawn trap, something like that. Or have yourself a Mei on your team, or at least somebody that can make them stand still. Okay? You got this, guys. How to get the Dragon is sated for Hanzo in Overwatch. You need to get 4 kills with your ult. Yes, guys, another 4 kills ult trophy. But Hanzo has a great ult, so it should not be too hard. Try to get behind the enemy team. If you look at the clip right now, they think they won the fight, but Hanzo got behind them and they didn't see him. Try to get 1 or 2 for certain, and probably the other 2 need to be luck. But don't forget, you don't need to kill them all. You just have to damage 4 people, and if your teammates kill them fast enough for you, you also get the trophy. Luckily for you, Hanzo gets his ult fairly quickly, and his ult right now is pretty good. It's pretty big area that does damage, so try to get them on point when the timer goes low, or on a narrow place where they can't escape. Then your dragon is going to do some damage. How to get Mine Like a Steel Trap for Junkrat in Overwatch. This one doesn't involve a lot of skill, it involves a lot of luck. Guys. But there are some strategies you can try. As you can see on screen right now, these clips are playing. What people do is they throw their trap down and throw the mine behind it, or stick it somewhere near it on a wall. Because if you played a lot of Overwatch, you know where they are coming from. So use those positions, use those spaces. But again, it's going to be a lot of luck, because I got mine on a Lucio wall ride. I threw a mine at it and he just jumped in the air and fell into my trap. It's very weird. And if you're trying to get some strategies that would definitely work, there are none. So just keep trying, and it shouldn't be too hard, because you get the ability a lot. So just keep throwing those things on the floor, on the wall, whatever you want, and you will get this trophy. How to get the ability Roadkill for Junkrat in Overwatch. Guys, this is my most hated trophy for Overwatch, because you're going to need a lot of luck. But you got this. The main problem with the wheel for Junkrat is that he makes so much sound. Everybody hears you're doing it, they all scatter around and they're not together anymore. So what you actually need to do, and you can see it on screen right now, you need to get kinda close to them. Look at this clip right now, he is so close to the enemies. It's a miracle they didn't see him, but he's right behind them, and when he pops ult, they don't have time to react. And they just won their team fight. So you're going to need a lot of luck for this, because they're going to need to win the team fight without getting killed and stay together. And the tank is important, because if that Reinhardt used his shield better, he didn't get the trophy. So you're going to need a lot of things to go right, but when you eventually get it, it's an amazing feeling, guys. How to get the trophy Ice Blocked for Mei in Overwatch. For this trophy you will need to block 1000 damage. And well, that sounds like a lot, but it is not actually. Because, yeah guys, you just have to find a D.Va bomb and place it close enough. Place it close enough to the D.Va because a D.Va bomb can do up to 1000 damage. And probably the enemy will shoot at your wall to get it, to free some space, maybe to get a kill, to don't waste the ult. But then you just get the trophy. Just find a D.Va ult, find a Hanzo ult, find a Reaper ult, find an ult that does a lot of damage, throw your wall up and get the trophy. Because, yeah, actually when you play Mei, that's kind of what you do, right? Block damage with the wall. So just find places that do a lot of damage, find team fights, throw it in this corridor on screen right now. Just use it in high damage places and you will get the trophy. PS, Pharah, Rodok and Bastion are also great to single out. How to get Cold Snap for Mei in Overwatch. You have to freeze 4 enemies at once. So guys, I don't have to tell you, use your ult. And the ult is so good for Mei. It's such an annoying ult to play against. It's such a great ult to have on your team. Because yeah, guys, for this trophy, go ahead and play 6v6. 6v6 ranked, 6v6 quick play, it doesn't matter, just 6 enemies. Control maps are your friends because most of the time on control maps they do a team push, of course. They gather around, they push the point at the same time. Yeah, and when they get started at their attack, just throw the little freezing idiot that is your ult and get the trophy. You can use your primary at the same time just to get them frozen a bit quicker. Maybe try to get one that's trying to escape to freeze. Then you get 4 freezes at the same time and the trophy will pop for you. This trophy is actually a fun one in my opinion, so enjoy it also. How to get raid wipe for Torbjorn in Overwatch. For this trophy you are going to need 4 kills with your ult. Well, you don't actually need all 4 of them, you just need to damage 4 people with your ult. And if you or your teammates kill them fast enough, it will count towards the trophy, okay? So, as you can see on screen, these are a lot of examples of people getting the trophy. As you can see, it works to just use it on the point, on the push, on control, whatever, on the payload. You just have to find 4 people. You're going to need some luck. This is actually a great time for this trophy because the Torbjorn ult does a lot of damage right now. So, keep trying. Remember, always try to save your ult for when the timer goes low, because when time goes low, everybody will stick together and go for the final push. That's one you want to strike. That's one when you want to have your ult. So don't try it all over the place. You have to use it at specific timings. How to get armor up for Torbjorn in Overwatch. You will need to absorb 500 damage with your ability Overload. Well, Overload is a great ability. It gives you more speed, health and damage. You need to absorb it without dying. 500 damage. It's doable, guys. You just need to play safe, okay? Just wait until you get your ability, stay near a corner or an escape route, use your ability, get poked by the enemies, get away, then you regen health yourself, or you have a great healer that helps you out and heals you, then get back, use your ability, get out, get back, get out, get the trophy, guys. This one is actually fun. Try to enjoy Torbjorn as well, because he is a fun hero to play, and with the Overload ability, it's a nice trophy to get. The only real problems are a Hanzo headshot or a Widow headshot, so just make sure those guys don't see you. How to get Did That Sting for Widowmaker in Overwatch. You need to get 4 kills with your Venomous Mine in one game. It doesn't say you can't die, guys, so just don't put too much pressure on yourself. But this is a hard trophy because the mine does not do a lot of damage. I will put it on screen right now so you guys can see what it actually does. But this one is going to be a hard one. If I was you, I would try to use it in the fight, just where everybody is. Get some of them poisoned and hope they get low enough to die. Or you can go another way and you can try to hit a shot on a DPS around the body so he doesn't die. Just swing at them, use your venomous mine, throw it at them, hope they walk in it. But yeah, it's a bit of a clunky ride, this one. You have to find your own way. How to get smooth as silk for Widowmaker in Overwatch. Yeah, guys, let's get the trick shots out of here. Nah, but for real, okay, you need to get scoped headshots while airborne. But that doesn't mean you have to go all face depth on everybody, okay? Look at the clip right now. Because he is standing on the train, the game thinks he is airborne because you can't actually stand there. That's why you're always gliding forward or backwards. And at the clip right now, he uses the trampoline to stay airborne. It's amazing how clever people get in this game. But you don't have to go all face something and just hit headshots or just hit skill shots. Also, jumping is also great. You don't need to be high up in the air. If you just jump and hit a headshot, it counts as well for the trophy. So yeah, it's great to get like the amazing shots and the clips and everything. But yeah, I'm not that kind of player, so I will just do it this way. How to get shot down for D.Va in Overwatch. You'll need to prevent 1250 damage in a single use of D.Va's Matrix. A single use, guys. Yes, that is a lot of damage. So I found the 3 best enemies whose ult you can get. If you look at the clips, you saw one already. Reaper is a great one, but it's not in the top 3, okay? The first one is Pharah. Try to get a Pharah ult. Pharah ults do so much damage. Each missile does like 200 damage or something. So it's very easy to get when you can eat up a Pharah ult. Second one is Rodok. Rodok ult is also great because right now he can't stop when he's in his ult. So you can just keep in front of him, eat all those bullets and get the trophy. And the final one is Bastion. When Bastion goes in angry mode, I just call it angry mode, he does so much damage. Just stick in front of him and get the trophy. How to get game over for D.Va in Overwatch. Yeah guys, another 4-kill trophy, but this time it's for D.Va. Well, with a little bit of luck, you will get this pretty easily. Well, not a little bit of luck, actually a lot of luck, because getting 4 people at the same spot is difficult. But the D.Va bomb does a lot of damage. It can do up to 2000 damage, they say, but that doesn't mean you will get it immediately. Try to get good with the D.Va bomb. I always try to aim a little bit down and kind of skate it over the floor. You will need some practice with the D.Va bomb because I'm a D.Va main, I play this character all the time, but I understand that if you don't, it's difficult. So don't be too tough on yourself. It's a difficult ult. When you want it to go down, just aim it a little bit down and forward. If you want it over something, boost up, use your ult because the boost will continue to go up and then it will drop down. Or on a payload, just go all the way up. When you're up, use ult, it will drop between them, okay? How to get I am your shield for Reinhardt. Guys, you're going to be the ultimate tank for this one. For this trophy, you need to absorb 7500 damage with your shield without dying. That means you have to manage your shield right, because when you have your shield up all the time, it won't recharge. So you have to build it up. When you see a chance to just tank some damage with your body, put it down, make it recharge. Always make sure you have an escape route. So on this clip right now, the corridor to your right and there's one to your left, stay near them. Because when your team starts dying, you need to get out because you can't die for this. Remember, you also have a charge. You don't always have to charge forward. You can charge out of the fight because you can't die. So if your teammates die, just get out of there, start over. Because 7500 damage is a lot. How to get Storm, Earth and Fire for Reinhardt in Overwatch. Right now when I'm making this video, this trophy is bugged. So no, you're not doing anything wrong, it's just a bugged trophy. Maybe with the next patch it will work again, but right now it's not working for people. Of course you can keep trying it, maybe it will pop some way or somehow. But what you have to do is you have to land your Earth Shatter, then the Strike, and then get them in a charge. Okay, so it's Earth Shatter, Strike, Charge. If you hit those 3, which are fairly easy, certainly if you have a tank in the Earth Shatter, it's fairly easy to get it. You're doing everything right and you should get the trophy. If you're not a Reinhardt player, I can give you a little bit of tips because yeah, tank player is pretty easy. You just have to get your shield off. When you can recharge your shield, use that time to do it because sometimes you don't have the luxury to recharge your shield. Get close to them, keep moving forward, hit, hit, hit and get your ult. Then you can try for the trophy. How to get giving you the hook for Roadhog in Overwatch. Yeah guys, you're going to hook some people. For this trophy you will need to interrupt an ult. And remember, read it closely, interrupt an ult. You don't have to cancel it or something. Just when someone is ulting, hook them, that counts as an interrupt. I will put the heroes on screen that you want to be looking for. Yeah, these are some of the ults that are very easy to interrupt, and there are not a lot more than these. So these 6 enemies you want in your lobby. Just wait until they get their ult. You can, if you really want the trophy that bad, you can let them farm ult on you because you can heal yourself, of course. But I don't think that will be necessary. Just be on the lookout for them. The chances are pretty big they will try their ult on you because yeah, you're the tank, and just hook them. How to get Hog Wild for Roadhog in Overwatch. Yeah guys, you're going to knock people off the map. You want to be looking for one of these 4 maps in my opinion because they're great for environmental kills. Yeah, you want to save up your ult and knock people off the map. You need to knock 2 people off the map for this trophy. How I personally did it is by going at the enemy team, making them chase me, go around the corner, use my ult and just knock them off the map. But there are a million ways you can get this trophy. You just have to find what works for you. You can hide around the corner, wait for all of them to go near a ledge and just use ult, knock them off. You can just go as a team into the team fight, use your ult and knock them off. The important thing is that you get 2. If you're focusing on this trophy, it's going to be annoying because yeah, people don't stand near ledges often. So just grind it out and you will finally hit the trophy. How to get Minesweeper for Winston in Overwatch. Okay guys, you need to destroy 10 turrets or traps. You can go the hard route and try to get a Symmetra on the enemy team. Play easy, play slow, use your bubble to don't die, destroy their turrets, get out, wait until she gets the ability and go. But the easy method for this trophy is getting a Wrecking Ball against you. The Wrecking Ball ult drops 15 mines that your primary weapon destroys very easy. So yeah, it's going to take some time because right now not a lot of people are playing Wrecking Ball. But when you do get a Wrecking Ball against you, swap to Winston, hope he ults and hope you win the team fight because then you have all the time in the world to clean up his little mines. It's very important to notice when Wrecking Ball is going to ult because it is a bit predictable. You can see him looking around, squirming around, and just be ready. How to get anger management for Winston. For this trophy you need to damage 5 people in your ult. So you know what that means. Go into 6v6 quick play or competitive. My pick will be competitive because people stick together more, I think. But you can go quick play if you want. Your transformation to your ult is about 10 seconds. And remember, when you jump on them, it damages them as well. I'm not really sure if that counts towards a trophy, so always try to hit them after. But go for the damage, go for the hits. Just one hit, everybody do the next one. Hit, jump, because the jump cooldown is 1 second in his ult form. So you can jump all over the place. Don't try to overshoot it. Maybe the first few tries are going to be a bit difficult if you don't play Winston, but eventually you will get the trophy. How to get power overwhelming for Zarya in Overwatch. You're going to play with bubbles. Nice. Okay, right now you have a bubble for your own and you have a bubble for your teammates. You can put 2 on them, okay? So be smart about it. Often, when the game starts, one of your DPS or someone will run into the fight. You don't want to bubble them right away, because then they will stop shooting. They want to damage them, maybe even get them to half health, then you put a bubble on them. Get yourself above 80, 100 would be the best of course, and then just slow down the game. Put a bubble on yourself, go in, get back to 100, get back out. Put a bubble on yourself, when you get to like 85, get out. And this trophy is kind of bugged, so you don't really need 30 seconds, more like 25 in my case, okay? You got this. How to get the power of attraction for Zarya in Overwatch. Right now you have to get 4 enemies in your ult. Everybody knows the Zarya ult, it's annoying to play against, it's great to have in your team. But you put it down and kind of like a black hole people get sucked into. You only have to get 4 people, so 6v6, 5v5, it doesn't matter. I would say go into competitive, because competitive people play more together, in my opinion. Also, if you have a Mercy against you, that's great for you, because 9 out of 10 times he will stick to one person. That's 2 already, okay? Every map there are chokeholds. You know this, and if you don't, this is a great time to learn about them. But always have an ult ready for the chokeholds. Don't use it nilly-willy. Use it on the chokeholds because they're your friends. I hope you guys find a match with... Control is not the best, I would say. Payload is the best. With a Mercy against just a tank like a Rhine that keeps people together, and just throw your ult. How to get the achievement The Floor is Lava for Lucio. This is the impossible trophy for Lucio, but there are ways to do it, guys. Personally, I asked someone on the enemy team to stand still. Yes, that's an option. But if you want to do it legit, try to find Legion Towers or Ilios. If you boop someone off the map and you start wall riding right after it, it will count towards the trophy. So you just have to boop 3 players off the map and you will get the trophy. Between trying to get it, just try to kill people from the wall. Maybe in the beginning it's very hard, but you will get better. And it's not just for the trophy, you will be a better Overwatch player. So it's always worth the try to just try to kill them. But Ilios is your best bet. When you hit people and they hit you back and you start to get low, they will chase you. Use that to your advantage. Go into a fight, get low health and then run away near a ledge. Turn around the corner and boop them off. How to get the Supersonic trophy for Lucio. This one is going to be really easy. Just find these characters on screen right now. Their ults does so much damage. Just find one when they are going to ult, use your ult and you will get this trophy. My personal favorite is find a D.Va ult. D.Va throws his ult always in the enemy team, so when you're there just use your ult, because a D.Va bomb does up to 1000 damage for close range. For this trophy you will probably want to stick with your team. If you're going to ride solo, 900 damage is going to be a lot. But if you have 3 or 4 teammates with you, you can split the damage, so you will get 900 very easily. For example, when the D.Va throws his ult only on you, you might just get 300 damage. But if there are 3 teammates around you, then you're at 4 people, 4 times 300 is 1200 and you will get the trophy. How to get group health plan for Mercy in Overwatch. You have to restore 150 health for 4 of your allies. So guys, the easiest way to get this is go into ranked play, go into pick role and pick healer. Because yeah, of course you have to get Mercy. But the staff is very good at healing people. And just stick with your team. Because in competitive I've noticed that yeah, your teammates are going to protect you. Because they know the Mercy is very important to them. Okay? So just start with the tank. And just count it. Just look at how much you're rezzing them. You know a bit how much health everybody has. You know, the tank has a lot and the DPS don't. So just go with the tank, and if you see that someone's low, go there. Don't go all the way out, because if you get too far away from your team, you're dead. But just hop around, and if you don't have it 150 in one time, do it in 2 times. How to get huge res for Mercy in Overwatch right now. You have to get 5 resurrections without dying. And that's more than you think, because the cooldown for resurrection is about 30 seconds. And that's a very, very long time. Well, there's a good thing. In your ult, you can use it more often. The cooldown is reduced. So, but that doesn't mean this is an easy trophy, because you are the center of attention in the match. Everybody on the enemy team is looking for you and trying to kill you. So what actually works is playing really, really, really slow. Stick with your team, hope your team is great at protecting you, because that's very important. And do the math, 30 seconds cooldown, 5 reses is 2 minutes and 30 seconds minimum for a match, and that's not a lot. So just try to stay with your team, try to protect yourself, always have a way out, use your resurrection when you got it, and just pray they don't hunt you. How to get car wash for Symmetra in Overwatch. Right now you have to hit the enemy with 3 beams simultaneously, okay? This is actually a fun trophy to get, to be honest, because yeah, you can play with the beams. I think it's funny, I think it's nice. But just try to get onto a control map, okay? A control map that is not out in the open. So it's in a closed kind of space, okay? Or if you play payload, look at the clip right now. This is a great spot to put them at. You just know someone is going through there. So just put the 3 there right now, because yeah, this is an old clip. Right now you can only put 3 down. Put them down, someone will walk in, they all will hit him, and you will get the trophy. Or if you find a nice creative way, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I think this is the most fun one for Overwatch. How to get huge success for Symmetra in Overwatch. Right now you have to teleport 15 allies through your teleporter. I don't think it counts if you do it yourself right now, so just get your teammates to do it. One way how I would do it is get in the team chat and just ask them, guys, just go when you play control or something, put down your teleporter and just say go through it. And if you don't want to do it, that's also the way to go. Put it in front of where everybody has to go, because an easy time skip everybody will take, but they won't get out of their way for it. So don't die. Maybe even just stay in spawn. Yeah, it's a bit not how the game wants you to play, but if you really are grinding for the trophies, just stick in spawn, put the teleporter down, and everybody will use it, because A, it's fun, and B, it's quicker to get to the point, so why not? How to get rapid Discord for Zenyatta in Overwatch. Yeah, this one is going to be a hard one, guys, so don't get too tough on yourself, because they say this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, trophy in Overwatch. You have to get 4 kills with your Discord orb within 6 seconds. Okay, so let's get into it. The timer starts when you get the first kill. Not when you put the orb on it, but when the first kill happens. I got mine using it on the tank, because I always play a rank. And you have to get lucky. Because yeah, sometimes the fight is all over the place. Sometimes if you're dominating the match, a lot of them will come out of spawn one by one frustrated. This is what you want. You can't force this, but this is great if it happens. They come out, you put the Discord orb on them. You go to the next one, you go to the next one, you go to the next one. Then your 5 or 6 teammates are fighting against one, against one, against one. You want to have that, but you can't force that in game. So just keep trying until you get that situation. How to get the Iris embraces you for Zenyatta in Overwatch. Right now you have to restore 1250 health with your ult. Well, everybody knows what that means. You gotta find the D.Va ult, because the D.Va ult can do up to 2000 damage. So that's just he has to explode, you have to pop ult, bang, everybody wins, you got the trophy. But maybe you don't find a D.Va in your match. A lot of the DPS ults are also great, like the Hanzo ult or the Reaper ult or the Pharah ult. They're also great. Just find an ult from the enemy that does a lot of damage. And if you're not a very experienced player, almost every ult in Overwatch you can notice by sound. You can hear them, like Junkrat, he screams something. Or the D.Va, you can hear him go, "Ask time." Almost all of them have voice activated, okay? So just make sure you listen well, pop your ult, have it ready of course, and get the trophy.